when did you know that you wanted to be a performer, a musician, a singer?
That's a very hard question. So I always tell people that I always liked singing. My sister, she used to sing for church. I followed. I used to follow everything she did. She was
Okay.
an athlete. I followed that as well. Then I became an athlete, professional
Okay.
athlete. And then I started to sing because of her as well. And then she stopped everything. But I just carried on.
Why did she stop?
Uh, I don't know. I guess she had more talents than me. She had other options, other
Oh,
choices.
okay. So she decided to do
Yeah,
something else.
yeah. She decided to do something else, but I became stronger um, when I was an athlete, a stronger singer. Um, so we used to do like we used to play between family, friends, cousins, like American Idols. I used to lose all the time, but my dad used to tell me, "But let me tell you something. You are the best." And I'm like, "Okay, I believe you, Dad. I believe you," because they all had like thin voices, you know.
Okay.
And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah," with my
Fuller voice.
yeah. Uh, but my dad always believed in me, so I
So
mean.
your whole family is kind of your cousins and everybody sings, or it was just for the
No,
game?
they used to think. They used to think because none of them sing. We used to play. We used to play like between each other.
Okay.
Like we
But
used to
you and your
play, and then
sister
yeah, yeah,
could sing.
yes, we could.
Okay. So when did you what is this back in Portugal?
Yeah, back in Portugal.
So back in Portugal you were already singing.
Yes, I was 11 when I realized that I could actually sing.
Wow.
But I always had like the inner me, like saying, "I'm gonna be a singer. I'm good," because my dad tells me that I'm good. But
Wow.
then when Alicia Keys' song "No One" came out, I started to sing "No One, No One," and I'm like, "Oh, I can actually sing!" And then there was a time that we were in Christmas, a Christmas, yeah, dinner. I think I can't remember if it was lunch or tea time. I can't remember. And then I think my auntie she asked me to sing, and I couldn't speak English, so I just gibberished the the Alicia Keys song, and then everybody like, "Yeah, you're actually good." So I followed that. Like, I
So you
guess my
start
sister pushed me, and then yeah,
so you started singing in Portugal,
in
but
Portugal,
when
yeah.
but like did you pursue like a professional career at that time? It was more something you were doing on the side as you
Um,
were.
yeah, I was doing on the side, but I participated in show talents and
Okay. Which ones?
in school,
Okay.
in school, just in school. So
Okay.
I
Yeah.
won
Wow.
the first time I went because as I discovered that I could sing, I'm like, let me participate on that. And my teacher, everybody, everyone, even friends, they doubt. Apart from my dad, they're like, my teacher
Wow.
looked at me and she was like, "You actually coming for this talent show?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm gonna come." And then she was surprised at how good I could sing, and I won.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I should have prepared all the
Interesting.
medals I got. Yeah,
Oh,
it
you
was
got
interesting.
medals too?
Yeah,
From back home in
and
Braga?
yeah, yeah.
Why didn't you try like what's the name of the voice or stuff like that?
I
Or
always
Portugal Got
thought,
Talent?
yeah, I always thought, or I always till today, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I need another year to get ready. I need another year to get ready. So procrastinating there.
But did you train? Did you?
I started to train here. When was it last year? 2 years ago, because I went to college for music
Okay.
to study music 2 years ago,
Oh,
and I don't know if I told you I'm studying music performance university, and
no, you
now I'm
didn't.
training finally. But I used to perform sometimes with friends, sing at church after that, after when obviously I discovered that I could sing. And since then I took it. I started to sing, training, but running for me was the first, always first.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you were
because
more an
I
athlete.
always, yeah, I used to run 100 meters and I was good. I was good.
In
So for me,
Portugal.
that was in Portugal. Yeah, I used to run for Braga. So
Like
singing was
on the
always my
team.
plan B. Yeah, 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 on the team.
When was that? Can I find
I
stuff
was,
on Can I find stuff on Google?
yeah, I'll send you later.
I was about to look now.
Yeah, because it was back in the days. So
What year
I've
was
got,
that?
I was 11 when I started the
So
athleticism. Um,
Braga.
you have to go. I don't want people to know my real name.
Lord. Well, it's. I guess if your brother is Nunes, so I guess.
I'll send you.
All right, all right.
Yeah. Yeah. What else? What was I saying?
We're talking about your beginning as a
Yeah.
singer. What up,
So
LC?
when I was in school, I used to tell one of my colleagues. I used to tell my colleagues like, "Arrete, he's married." Come on. Anyway, my dream had some time.
I dream in French, but sometimes I dream in Portuguese, and sometimes I dream in English.
Okay.
And I think in French, unless I'm thinking about a conversation or something that has to do with somebody who speaks the other language, but usually, I mean, when I think, I don't think about what I'm thinking, but I think in French
Do you?
most of the
That's good.
time. Most of the time.
Hmm.
So,
Oh, Kaysha, I have a video clip when I was 16. I'm gonna send
ah,
you.
nice.
Yeah.
So you start singing in Portugal, in Braga, and of
Yeah.
course studies at the same time. And then why do
And
you move?
running.
And you run for the local
Yeah.
the
Braga.
local team or the regional team for Braga.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah, it
you
was the
win
original team.
anything? Did you
Yeah, yeah.
like you were
Yeah.
winning
Yeah, yeah. I
at the
was
100?
yeah, yeah. 60 meters and then I started to do 100 meters because I
Wow.
was very good at the early stage and then after I had a massive injury on my hamstring and I had
Oh.
to stop and then when I became better again, I came to UK. But
Did you
my
pursue running in the UK or you
I
stopped?
actually did. I did. The first months when I came to UK, I looked for a team. I kept on running, but then things were different because I didn't have my parents here. I had to start working, and it was hard to balance. Like I have to
Okay.
cook and I have to run. It was complicated. Then this is when the music came to place. I'm like, okay, my plan B. Come on, let's do it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
when did you release your first song? I mean, no, first of all, when you
Mm.
when you decided to do music, did you do music the first time? Like, were you looking for a label, or you've been always independent?
Obviously, when I was 16, I released my first video clip. It wasn't mine video clip, it was a collaboration with a rapper.
Okay.
Yeah, he- he's called, yeah, he was rapping in my hometown.
What's
I
his
had
name?
people who wanted to work with me, but never like wanted to invest for my work to be
What's the
like,
name of the first rapper, the first song?
LEG.
Leg.
he, yeah,
Okay.
LEG.
So this came out. It's still out.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So you were doing the chorus for him.
yeah, yeah, the chorus.
So that is what 90 is like 2004, 2002.
No, no, no,
No,
no, no.
2012. Sorry.
Two, 2013, 14. Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
All
Yeah.
right. So from there, what was your experience? Did you like?
I did like it, but I always wanted to do uh my own song. but I didn't know where to turn to, where to go. People, producers always said, "Oh, I'm gonna help you," and then I go to the studio with my dad, and they never released the song. You know, just basically wasting my time. And then
Uh-oh.
I came to UK.
One question. So all this time you are starting to, try to make it happen. I have two questions. The first one is who were your heroes in terms of singing? I mean, artists. Like, who were you looking up to? American
As in
artists.
artist.
Yeah, American artists, Portuguese artists, or pe- a mixed bag. And were you always wanting to do kizomba, or were you trying to do R&B or something else?
Yeah, I think I always wanted to do kizomba. I told you before. I told my mom one day I'm gonna sing with Kaysha.
Wow, that's crazy.
I told her. Yeah,
And now you did.
I did. Yeah.
It came out Friday. Actually, it's been 2 days.
Oh yes! Wow.
How
Gosh.
did you
And
feel to have your song come out with
wow,
with me?
my one of my dreams came true.
Wow.
Honestly, because I grew up listening to your music, and yeah, I mesmerized. I'm
All
so
right.
happy about it. And
Good. And we have two. We have another
then
one coming out one of these days when you decide to release it.
I want to release it yesterday.
Yeah, well, just give me a date. So,
How do you, like we say in Portuguese, para ontem. Quero lançar para ontem.
I guess
And yeah,
other than me, who
always
you were
say
praying for before going to sleep, who else? Who were the artists
um
that inspired you?
later on, and then I'll go back. But later on, I always loved Yasmin.
Okay,
I
she's great.
loved watching Yasmin Carvalho. I loved watching her covers. I'm like, oh, how can she do that? How come I don't know, like, why am I not doing that? You know?
So,
So far, queer story. Yeah.
but when you were 16, 14, 16, who were
Well,
your artists
I
that?
always loved Whitney Houston.
Okay,
Whitney Houston. There is a singer that I always admired. She's known, but I don't know if you know her. She's called Cherise Pempego. Pempego. She's from Philippines. Well,
oh,
she changed her sexuality to
okay.
obviously to a man. She
So
started
she
to
was
be.
a woman and she became a man.
Yeah, she had
Okay,
a great voice, and I admire so much.
okay. You'll send me some
And
links.
yeah, I'll
I know
send
the
you.
other one is the opposite. It was a man, then she became a woman, and she had that pop hit. Like she's a the name escapes now, but her
From who?
music is
From where?
amazing. I think the U.S. From the U.S.
Okay.
Blonde girl. I didn't even know the story. I just discovered the music. I was just loving the music, and then as I was going through a little bit, I realized that she used to be a man. I was like, wow, amazing voice.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah. And
so from
yes.
16, 14, 16. I mean,
Yeah.
at the same time you're in Portugal, so I guess it is
Because
also
when I was little, I I don't know if I'm wrong. They were like ah, Neuza,
yeah.
Neuza.
Happy birthday,
Uh,
Neuza. That's her birthday today.
Happy birthday if you're watching. Uh, what else?
At
Uh,
that time, it was Neuza. It was Vanda May? Yeah, Vanda May.
I
I
don't
launched
know.
Vanda May around
Mhm.
2011. So it was there was
But my
Neuza. You had Was it the beginning? George? No, George was a
George.
little bit.
I always love George as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think yeah, that time
George.
was George, was Ricky Boy, was it was also the
Ah,
time of
the names are
Anselmo.
yeah.
Anselmo
Anselmo. I
was
used to listen a lot to Anselmo.
2008 more when he did his first Kizomba. He had the R&B before,
I
but
guess. Tell me if I'm wrong, but mainly male kizomba singers
the
were
thing is
like
this: women didn't have the space like most people were listening to male Kizomba singers until, because I was telling this to Vanda May when I was telling her we arrived just a little too early. Like it's around 2015. Then I think the first
uh,
one was Gita, I believe. I'm not sure. But when I started to see a real traction for female Kizomba singers, but by 2010, I would even say even before, you had a lot of Cap Verdean women at a
uh,
point early too. But
thing. Yeah.
in the 2010s, it was only guys. It was only
Yeah, yeah,
guys
yeah.
like on top.
Yeah.
And you would believe that women only wanted to see guys, and then you started to have a new generation of women that really had started to, and it was also the
Yeah.
democratization of making videos. It was cheaper to make videos, and it was cheaper to record music. So then some
Okay.
people started going up front, and then I remember I was telling, because that's when Vanda May moved to London, and
Okay.
she went into sports, and I was like, it's about to. Are you sure? She was like, listen, life, and then
Okay.
by 2000 and I would say 16, 15, 16. That's when you really started to have
More females,
more
yeah.
females. I mean, there's always been females, but it was more maybe from outside. In Angola, you had them. You had the Yola Araujo. You had the
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
you
I
had a
used to
lot of,
listen to
but they
them as
were
well.
outside. But
Yeah.
from to me, Portugal is the base of Kizomba commercially. So
Okay.
that's when at a point, like you always had like the Susana Lumbrano. You always had,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
but
yeah.
then there were
Exactly.
really like a wave where all of a sudden it was just okay, it's our turn. Like enough of you guys, and then ba 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 ba, and then
Yeah.
then you had Jocelyn,
Yeah.
Miriam,
Irina
and then
Barros.
and then the now to
Yeah.
me now you have the top three, which is in no order: Yasmin, Irina, and Nena.
Nena. Yeah.
Those three, that's the top of the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
game right now. And
Okay.
I've really seen
Nobody's escaping, yeah.
the scene change, and I see
Yeah.
them arrive to where they are, which is it's a beautiful thing.
He's very
If you have the
beautiful.
choice, which one of the three do you record? If you could like tomorrow record, which one of the
Irina
three?
Barros.
That's the one. That's your
She's the
favorite.
one. Huh?
That's your favorite.
Oh my gosh, I love her. I love her so much.
And she's cool.
Yeah,
She's really cool. Like I met them when I shot a video for them,
yeah, yeah. I know
and
the
yeah,
video.
listen, they were
But I love
very.
Yasmin as well. But yeah, if I had to choose, well, you put me on the spot like that.
Eh,
What are you doing that?
well, you never know. Maybe she's watching and she's like, "Yeah, let's do something." Because
Are you watching?
there's something that I like about them is that they have they I was about to say sorority, but they tend to do videos all together. They tend to all help each other. You know, like
That's so nice. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you
I
do.
love
They
that.
do songs together. They do shows together. Like it's something I've always told people. Like we might compete as solo artists, but if we come together and are able to unite, we are stronger. And I like the
Yeah,
fact that they do songs together. They do, and sometimes even when the person is not singing, they come to each other's videos. That's beautiful.
yeah. That's
It's,
so nice. Yeah. I'm gonna do
and they
that.
also reach a hand to the generation before them, and hopefully to the ones that will come after them. That's good,
Hopefully.
because
Yeah.
the music world is actually tougher, because as most artists are now independent, a
Okay.
lot of them they
Yeah.
miss the guidance,
And
because
there's a lot of
it's
competition as well. A
yeah,
lot of
because everybody's
uh
an artist now.
kizomba singers.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
So